Hello friends. Now, when we have understood the basics of data modeling techniques, now it's time to convert our data layer into a data model. For that, we will use some very basics, but the few features are not so basic, but some basic and some very good features of Power BI to convert this data layer into data model. Now it's time to learn about those features. So one feature that we will use so frequently in the Power BI is used when we have to create a replica of a table. Let's suppose I have a table A and I want a replica of that table as table B. Then, in that case, I have one method that is called reference. So, whatever is there in table A, I will get exactly same output as table B, while table B will be the reference of table A. You might understood that we are creating only the reference of table A as table B. That means if we make any changes in table A, table B will also get changed. Right? Although we have made the replica, so whenever we have made a true replica of A and B. So if anything happens in A, will also impact the output of table B. In case we have to make duplicacy, in case we want to make a replica of the table, so that if the source is updated, target should also update it. In that case, we can make the replica of the table by the feature called reference. We will do this in our project. Then we will be more. Then it will be more uh, easy to understand for you guys. But as of now, you can know that reference is a where one way of making the replica of a table with a reference to the older one. So if the one is change, if the source is changing, target will also get changed. When I'm saying the replica, so all the applied steps in the source will also get copied into the second also. Oh, sorry, the reverse one. The because we are creating the reference of A, so whatever steps are being applied in the source are not required now in the source file in the B table, because B is anyways a reference of a. So that's why all the applied steps will get removed, and if we'll make any changes in the A, B will also get changed. That is the copy of replica if I make the replica by the use of reference. Another way of making the replica is called duplicate. When we are making a duplicate of A and B, so exactly the same copy of A will be produced as B, but this time there is no linkage between these two tables. When I say there is a no linkage, that means all the steps which are applied here will also get applied here. That is a true replica. So all the steps will also get implemented. But after that, after once we created the duplicate, if something happens with the table A, table B will not get changed because they are not interlinked. While in reference, tables are getting replicated, but with some reference, with some linkages between these two tables. In duplicate, there is no linkages is there, right? We will use this reference and duplicate in our hands-on exercise. That will be at that time, it will be a more easy to understand for you guys, right? Till then, thank you.